Okay, ladies, gentlemen, boys, girls, fishing accomplices, good morning and welcome back to fishing. So yeah, this is a little prologue to the next major video I'm going to post. I figured I wanted to try and post something Monday. I've been trying to be consistent with that, but the real video I want to post isn't quite ready yet, so I thought I'd mix things up and do a little catch, clean, cook. Peter and I went fishing this past weekend, did a phenomenal job bottom fishing, and I promise a good one's coming out later this week. But in the meantime, I wanted to post a little catch and cook of some of the ByCatch, particularly Porgies. Got some really good action and a few Porgies mixed in, and generally I used to just always throw them back, but I decided this day I wanted to really try and stack up some fillets. So what follows is going to be the catch portion, and towards the back end we'll do the cooking portion of a very tasty meal I really like with these fish. So I hope you enjoy.
Here's a bite. Porgy. And you know what? I'm gonna take them because why not? Let's stack some meat. That's a slab. That is a slab. I want to keep some fish, so we're not going home empty-handed. In fact, we might even make like a little catch and cook out of this guy just for fun, but let's just double check that he's big enough. Yeah, it's 14 and a half easy. That's better. Better, not huge, but oh, it's a porgy. Ah, it's a nice porgy. Yeah, it might be a porgy. I hope it's not, but if it is, I'll still keep it. Porgy. It's a big school of them over here. Why not? It's a light rod. Oh, that's a porgy. Trying to get a meal of just porgies. That's a better one. That might be a sea bass. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. This might be a sea bass. No, it's fouled porgy.
Alright folks, welcome back to the kitchen. So here we are. Yeah, I'm going to cook these porgies up. We have the porgies I got yesterday. plus some ones I had frozen because I'm really trying to make leftovers. So yeah, this is by no means a Porgy exclusive dish, and by no means am I the one that created this. I got this from someone I follow on Instagram. I believe he got it from another account, which I will link in the description of this video. But yeah, a couple things you'll need. Right now I have some olive oil on this pan heating up. We're going to start here, and then we're going to move on to the fish afterwards. We're also going to get some vegetables going, so we'll get that going in just a second. Okay, so the vegetables. We have some red, orange, yellow peppers, and an onion and a half right here. You can certainly get by with less. I think I have 4 peppers, but again, I'm really trying to bulk up and have some extra. So got our olive oil. Probably need to get that a little warmer, but that's okay. It'll heat up. We're going to cook those. Let that get a little smaller and reduce, and once that does start moving through, we'll add some garlic as well. Okay, so while the vegetables do their thing over there, we're going to take a look at some of the things we're going to season the fish with. We have salt, garlic, paprika, and some pepper. We're just going to coat those evenly on the fish and get that prepared because once the vegetables are done being cooked, we're going to transfer them back to the pan, and then we'll get started with the next steps. Alright, let's add some garlic to this. It's about a clove and a half. That'll do it. Okay, so we've let these vegetables cook for a bit and kind of getting some stuff in the bottom, which is my cue for now adding some white wine just to deglaze the pan. So there we go. I'm just gonna get a good amount of that in there. Maybe a little more, why not? Create some nice sauce. And we're just gonna kind of deglaze, clear off the bottom, get a nice little sauce action going. Yeah, get this going for a little bit, and then we'll finally add the fish and then go to the final stage. Okay, and finally we're just going to put our fish right on top of this mixture of vegetables and such in no particular order. Just want to cover it. It's probably more than I really should have, but like I said, leftovers are certainly appreciated in this household for lunch the next day. So throw that on top. Next step, we have our oven going at about 400. We are going to open up, throw this in. Set a timer for 17 minutes. If we ever can get that right. And yeah, we'll come back. Hopefully it'll be ready for some flavor at that point. Okay, it's been about 17 minutes. Let's take a look at what we got here. Yeah, looks good. Yeah, that's cooked through. All right, cool. I'm gonna let this cool for a second, then we will get into the plating and the ultimate verdict. Okay, so we're gonna serve this over a bed of rice. Let's take this fillet right here. Just slap that on there. Let me get a couple, because we got quite a bit. One thing I will say, and I kind of stressed this before, usually I don't cook this much at once, but the real goal was leftovers, and you know, especially with hefty appetites, sometimes need to make a little bit more, especially for a filling dinner. But yeah, putting it over a bed of rice, that's a good amount to start. And let's get some of these juices, more of these vegetables. Just serve that over it. Oh yeah, that's it right there. Let's see how this batch turned out. I made this once and it was really good. Put this right here. Okay, moment of truth. It's hot. Just as good as I remember it. It's really good. It's like a
kind of a Caribbean vibe with all that paprika and all the, you know, onion, garlic, etc. Very tasty. I'll put a little more salt in this, but otherwise, really, really good. Definitely check this one out. Not just for porgies, but, you know, any kind of white meat fish would probably work here. But I like it for porgies because they're kind of a neutralist fish, maybe a little on the oilier side. So the guy I follow on Instagram said that he did this with weak fish, which would be interesting. So something to consider. And thank you for considering this video. More stuff on the horizon soon. I will catch you then. Goodbye from fishing.